first time that I encountered Airborne was at Club Montreal. That was, I think, in the mid-80s. It was a different configuration of the later Airborne. That was with Tracy Butler. I remember Tracy Butler was in the vocals, and Sean, and the guitarist was Mickey. So I think that wasn't the very first Airborne with Glenn and those guys. I actually missed that. That's the first time I saw them was at Montreal. And then I think Russell was also one of the lead vocalists at the time, so they had two vocalists up front. And I think I can't remember the bassist, but yes, I think it was Colin. Colin was the bassist. But that's the Airborne. That's my first encounter with Airborne. I think the sound was always kind of central around Sean. So Airborne kind of did have that, that distinctive sound with Sean being on the keyboards. You could always, if you were standing outside a club, you'd say, that must be Airborne. One memory that I have of Airborne, it's not really a club memory, it's a memory of Airborne playing on the waterfront. It was, the waterfront was fairly new at the time, and they had Ian Smith as a guest on the trumpet, and it was a look through the years, and I was fascinated because they were going through the different sounds. They were going through some disco sound, they were going through jazz sound, and the sound that was the present sound at the time. That impressed me with Airborne at L. That's a memory that stands out for me, that outdoor concert on waterfront. I think it's going to be phenomenal because you're going to have all of these musicians coming together. You're going to have a bit of the old Airborne, a bit of the new Airborne, you can have a bit of future Airborne, past, present and future. I'm excited to hear that. You have young Airborne like Matthew O'Connell on the saxophone, which I think is fantastic. I'm sure it's going to be very phenomenal just hearing all of those musicians coming together on one night. I'm just an Airborne fan. I'm very excited. I'm excited for the concert. I'm excited to be part of the project. And Airborne always delivers quality. Whatever they do is always a quality project. So I'm sure Cape Town is going to really, be blown away by this project.